Okay. Just continue to notice what's happening in your mind and in your body. If you need to move around a little bit and adjust yourself, feel free to. And continue to follow your breath as I speak to you on this Dharma talk for this evening. Tonight's Dharma talk is Zen or Zazen is intimacy in all areas of your life. In my career as a consultant and coach, I work with a lot of founders, entrepreneurs, people on mission and legacy, and a lot of the times when I speak to them, we're working on that they apply the same kind of energy that they do for their work or their legacy work in the other areas of their life, like their body, their spiritual practice, and their relationships. And as I was sitting and thinking about this talk tonight, that the same goes for when you're working with Zazen or seated meditation, that Zazen is not for to go inward and really be focused on self and separation. I've seen it lots of times where even myself will feel like I need to be at a certain level with people that are operating at the same level that I am, or that it creates me wanting to be more of an introvert and less outgoing in my relationships. I've caught myself becoming almost like a hermit, where I don't want to get out and be in relationships while with the practice of Zazen. And so Zazen belongs in relationships. It belongs with your relationship with your own body and work and legacy work. So Zazen, I flip it to where people can really, including myself, can get caught up in this idea of spiritual practice and depth and thinking that other people have to be a certain way in order for me to be in relationship with them, and that it can create separation not only from relationships, it can create separations from your own body. It can create separations from how you show up and the energy that you put into work or your legacy. That it can do the opposite of what Zazen is all about, and that's to be in relationship or in intimacy with all areas of your life. I would in my career side, I call it being an integrated leader, or so it'd be like an integrated Zazen practitioner. Is like really letting yourself integrate into all these areas of your life and bring Zazen, or bring that vulnerability and transparency of yourself to your relationships. Really let yourself be seen. Let yourself create new relationships. Talk to people in the grocery store line. I know for myself that my mastermind group would be like, Tony, will you please get out of the house? And because I would get into this hermit mode of thinking that I'm spiritual and I'm doing my own work, and then over the last 3 years of getting out into my community and really starting to let myself be a part of the Rotary Club, be a part of the gym, connect with people all in my community, and develop relationships that tighten up or tighten, not only tighten up, but also be inclusive of everybody around me, that I can be open enough to let people in. So it's not about only being intimate inside, it's about being intimate out. Because we don't want to keep people at bay and push them away. We want it to bring them closer. And so as you think about that with relationships, then looking at it with your own body, is how do you are intimate with your own body and taking care of it, of what you put in it, and how you move and go throughout your day that nurtures it so that it operates at its best. I'm a firm believer in regulating your nervous system, and that when I sit in Zazen, that regulates my nervous system. There's all kinds of other ways throughout my day that I regulate my nervous system. And so it can be from going into cardio, physical, running, swimming, biking, to lifting weights, to I love going in the sauna, and I get my relationship part of myself being in relationship in the sauna and at the gym. But how am I taking care of my body as part of my intimacy with Zen, and this being an integrated Zen practitioner? And then as you create if you're in work or you're in legacy or mission, that you don't stop the energy of creating and being that person that continually goes out, and whether it's legacy work, that you're doing volunteer work or doing things that connects you with people so that they can feel this energy of being present and aware, to being at work and operating from a place where people are like, man, when you're here, I can feel your energy more than anybody. I love when people tell me that when I'm working or doing my legacy work, that it's integrated throughout my whole entire world. And that's what I want to encourage all of you to really make sure that you're not being recluse or secluding yourself from being wide open and letting this human body and experience be vulnerable and transparent to everybody around you, inward and outward. This life is too precious to just let it, be contained to myself and be selfish with it in my own way. Is that the world deserves all your magic. It deserves all with the light that you all bring to this world. And I'm so blessed that I get to experience it in Zazen. And I want to really just bring it to this group, to share it with everybody out there, and legacy work, relationships, and then your body. Just love on your body like you would, someone that you're romancing on a first date, that fresh, new, vivacious love. My son and daughter, and my son and future daughter-in-law, they're engaged. And the love of these 20-something-year-olds, that I remember being like that kind of intimacy with Amber at a level that it's palatable, the connection between Sage and Summer. And here I've been on these 2 weeks up in Mendocino, and me and Amber have really gotten to cultivate that and fire that spark up again between the two of us at a level that I never dreamed was ever possible again. And that's what I'm committed to doing for when I'm in relationship with people. And that's what I'm calling out for all of us and for you, to really bring that magic in the world. Your light is needed in this world, and people are waiting for it. So Zazen is about being integrated in Zazen, in your relationships, your work legacy, your body, and Zazen. It all goes together. It all, cohesively, magically weaves together so that it shines your light so bright out in the world. And I get emotional and worked up around it. So it's like it's joy and tears and all of it. So Zazen as an integrated being, an intimacy with every area of your life. So as you sit for these next 10 minutes to really just recognize that light is within you, and that I want to bring that out and invite you to bring that out. As you know, I'm going to encourage you again, get up tomorrow morning, sit for 1 minute to 20 minutes, anywhere in between. And when you get up, you don't leave it on the pillow. You go out and you give your gifts and you give your light and you cultivate new relationships that you never dreamed were possible. Because you deserve it as much as the people in your world deserve it. Your body deserves it as much as you give it. So I thank you all for being here online with me and being a part of the Dojo X Meditation Sangha. And again, for support, the dojox.co for the meditation manual. Feel free to download that, and that'll get you on my weekly newsletter that I put out every Tuesday to encourage you in sitting and your practice. And I give you a practice of the week. And then, of course, always, if you need any support at all, I'm here for you. You can reach out and text or email me. This is my legacy work and my shining my light bright out into the world and giving everything I got to this practice and to all of you on this. So continue your practice and your journey, and if I can encourage it in any way, don't hesitate. I'm here for you. So thank you for joining me tonight. Let's go ahead and get comfortable for this next 10 minutes that we can sit together. Let yourself cultivate that energy and light within inside yourself. Let's go ahead and sit for the next 10 minutes together. Thank you.